Hello students, in previous video we have done about labor cost variance calculation. This problem we had done. Okay, now I'll move towards direct wage rate variance. Now what is this direct wage rate variance? Direct wage rate variance is due to the difference between standard rate paid specified and the actual rate paid. So direct actual rate, so direct, it means in the other word it can be also said that direct actual rate is equal to actual R into standard rate minus actual rate. This equation is solved in this problem. I'll read out the problem. You'll be able to understand. MS Limited manufacture a particular article, the standard direct labor cost of which is rupees 120 per unit as below. Type of workers. There are two types of workers. Hours are 20 and 30. That is total is 50. Rate is 3 and 2. Amount rate 60 and 60. Same they have given. During a period, 110 unit of the article were manufactured and the actual labor cost of which was as follows. So this is a standard. This is the actual. Actual types of worker X and Y. Hours is 4,000, 2,000. Rate is 2 and 3. Amount rate is 8,000, 6,000. Total is 14,000. This is for 110 units. Okay. Calculate labor rate variance. So labor rate variance, what is the equation? Labor rate, direct labor rate is equal to actual R into standard rate minus actual rate. So actual hours for X, actual hours worked. This is the actual information. That is 4,000. Standard rate is how much? 3 minus actual rate. Actual rate of X is what? 2, which is equal to rupees 4,000. It is favorable? Yes, it is favorable. Positive answer. Whereas for Y, actual R is how much? 2,000 multiply by standard rate. Standard rate for Y is 2 and for Y, standard rate for Y, actual rate for Y is 3, which is equal to 2,000 adverse. This is regarding two workers. So let us do the total. Total labor rate variance is equal to rupees 2,000 favorable. See, positive, negative. So it becomes favorable. Positive is greater sign. So I am giving positive. That is favorable. Clear everyone? This is about direct wage variance or direct actual rate or labor rate variance. These are the different words being used for same, for the calculation of same. Okay, labor rate variance. So here labor rate variance, that is direct wage rate variance, has been done over here. Next, direct wage efficiency variance. Let us have a look. Direct wage efficiency variance. What is that? It is the difference between the standard direct wage cost and the actual hours at a standard rate. That is plus incentives, bonus if any. Okay. Direct wage efficiency variance is equal to standard rate into standard time for actual output minus actual time. That is SR, ST minus AT, the short form of that. Efficiency variance, when labors are paid on the basis of their efficiency, how the calculations are supposed to be done. SS furnishes you the following data. Compute the labor efficiency variance. What was the standard? What is the actual? Comparing that, how efficient your labors are, how efficiency is their efficiencies calculations we are going to do. Standard labor hour unit, 1 hour unit. For 1 unit, how much hour they are taking? 50 hours. Standard labor rate per hour, for 1 hour how much is being paid? Rupees 4. Actual production 100 unit. For 100 unit we are going to calculate the things. Actual labor rate per unit is rupees 5. This is standard, this is actual. Actual labor for production is 4,000 hours. Okay, 4,000 hours they are working. So standard time calculation, how I am going to do? Standard time calculation for 100 units, how I am going to do? 100 for 1 unit is 50 hours. So for 100 unit, how much it is? 100 into 50. That is 5,000 hours. Therefore, from this, we can calculate the labor efficiency variance. I have got all the information. They have clear separately. So, which is equal to SR, that is standard rate into standard time for actual output minus actual time. Standard rate is how much? Standard rate is how much? 4. Standard time is how much? Standard time is 5,000. Actual time, how much has been taken? Actual time 4,000. Deducting 1,000 into 4,000 favorable. Once you understand the previous concept about material, the labor also is very easy to understand. Only difference is that you are supposed to remember the formulas. That is a must. Okay. And there are certain hints also being used when I am talking about labor. So there is always a difference between standard and actual, what it is. On that basis only all the calculations are done. And here on the basis of their hours they have worked for labor, on that basis calculations are going to be done in this equations. Okay. Next is about idle time variance. Now idle time variance. See, under direct wage efficiency variance, which we see, under that idle time variance comes first. Next is labor yield variance, and last one is about material mix variance. These two equations I am sending you PDF and with question and solution, and step by step everything I will be sending so that you can solve it by yourself, because equations are repeating, only the words which are used are changed. I'll explain idle time variance. This is the last concept. Other all I am sending the PDF. If you want any additional problems video should I send you, then let me know. I'll send you the videos explanation, or else we'll have a talk. Okay. Idle time variance. Now what is this idle time variance? Idle. At the point of time, certain due to unknown situations, employees are idle. At that point of time, that is a loss for the company. So how that loss is going to be calculated? That idle time variance. Actually, I had predicted that this much only idle time variance will be standard. But how much actually it is? That variance with calculation it is. Variance arises whenever there is an abnormal idle time caused by power failure or machine breakdown. This variance will always be unfavorable. Unfavorable, other word is adverse. Always remember, this is a must, you should remember. Idle time variance is always negative. It's never positive. It's never favorable. It is always unfavorable. So idle time variance is equal to idle hours into standard rate per hour. It is easy to calculate. Let us have a look to the one problem. 100 workers are working in a factory at a standard wage rate of rupees 4.80 per hour. The standard performance is set at 360 units per hour. The actual production was 56,000 units. There was a power failure which stopped the production for 2 hours. Calculate the idle time variance. Here I am going to calculate what? Idle time variance. What is required for me? Idle hour and standard rate per hour. Standard rate is how much? 4.8 per unit per hour. Sorry. Here only it is they have stated standard wage rate per hour rupees 4.80. I got one information. Another information what I required? Idle hour. Idle hour is what? There was a power failure which has stopped the production for how much? 2 hours. 2 hours. For how many workers I am doing over here? For 100 workers. So actual idle hour is how much? 100 into 2. That is 200 hour. I got my information. Other information I don't require, so I won't break my head on that. Therefore, idle time variance is equal to idle hour into standard rate per hour. Idle hour is 200, rate is 4.80. I get adverse 960 rupees. That is about idle time variance. Now, remaining part is about labor yield variance and labor mix variance. For this, I am sending the PDF. Go through it. If you have any doubt, you can clarify it with me directly. All the best everyone. Take care. Bye.